Some of you might be wondering why I call myself the KSEV kid when I drive a CRV. Simple fact is, I own a KSEV, technically AE71. This is my third Corolla K70 body now. I've had two others, a brown one and a white one, and I sort of like my learn to driving cars, but this is my current project, and it'll be my daily once it's going. And we'll replace the CRV. Currently doesn't run because it's been engine swapped, and everything pretty much needs doing. Just finish the engine swap, so plumbing, wiring up and all that sort of thing. But my K70 is 4AG swapped. It was like it when I brought it. It was one of the main reasons why I brought it and why it stood out to me. I picked it up fairly cheap too. It needs a lot of work done to it, but it's just a slow and steady build for me at the moment. It needs all coolant plumbing done. The thermostat needs to be mounted. Full wire up needs to be done. Fuel plumbing needs to be done too. It needs to be converted into manual. I have the manual pedal box in and the manual gearboxes in. I just need to set up with the master cylinder and the clutch master cylinder and the line that go down to the clutch. As far as I'm aware, the engine has been rebuilt, but I might, just for the sake of it, pull it out and go over it just to make sure everything in there is fine. I've slowly just been getting stuff for the car. It's ready to go in once I start doing some modifications to the car. So this is the current status and condition of the wiring harness that came with the car. It's just got bits and pieces coming off it everywhere, so I'm not sure if I'm going to bother trying to fix this or not. And considering that I'm a apprentice auto sparky, I might have a crack at making my own loom. Just got to try and get the diagram in for the engine, so then I can kind of go off that and make my own loom. I've got the clutch master cylinder here ready to go. One did come with the car, but it didn't have the fork on it. Instead of trying to source a fork, I decided to buy just a brand new master cylinder. So now I've got two, so I've got one and then I've got a spare. This is the old dash cluster that had the clock in it. I've got one with a tacho. I have A86 LCAs. Ready to go in. 8.6 brake rotors and brake calipers, all ready to go. But mainly I just brought all of that for the LCA, so that when I look to do coilovers, I'm going to look to get a set of BC reds or golds maybe. That way I can just put them straight in with 8.6 coilovers. Then I've got the LCAs and the knuckles ready to go. I'll just get new rotors, I'll just get new calipers too, we'll see. What else have we got in here ready to go? Oh, I've got brand new Spow thermofan ready to go in. I'll be a little hoping to put that in pretty soon on the radiator. Pod filter, box for the hub. That's the alternator and starter motor. I was attempting to rebuild those at work, but the starter motor started falling apart faster than I could put it back together, and the alternator I was just going to keep as a spare and not bother trying to rebuild it. So I'll just buy a brand new alternator and starter motor. ECU and all sensors and senders in this box. I'll look to get an aftermarket ECU anyway, just like a Haltech. That way I don't have to worry about the stock ECU not being able to handle any engine modifications and stuff like that. Plan to just get rid of the stock plenum. Get rid of that completely, get rid of all the vacuum lines and all of this shit, and get an aftermarket stainless intake plenum probably, or might even ITB it, see how we go, see what happens. Yeah, this is just pretty much my K70 or AE71 build at the moment. The immediate plans for it are just to get it running, and then that'll replace the CRV as my daily. I've got a set of wheels picked out that I want to get. I want to get a set of Rotor Kyushis. I'll overlay a photo of them now for anyone that doesn't know what they look like. And obviously the BC coilovers. I'm not sure whether I'll go red or gold. I might go red, just simply because it'll be easier to install with the back, and they just have the shock and the separate spring. Just easier to install with the strut towers in the back. Won't have to do any sort of heavy modification to the back end. I don't plan to keep this motor long term. It's a big port Gen 1 4AGE, so I don't really see any reason in throwing oodles amount of money at this motor, and when I could probably get like a better one, like a silver top or a black top 20 VF, and throw money at that, and yeah, turn that into a good motor, and probably either sell this or do something else with it. I'm not sure. So far the build can go either one or two ways. The plan is to have it as a clean daily, just simply because of how clean it is. It's a bit dirty at the moment. It's got very minimal rust. There's just a little bit in the roof there. The worst of it's down in the guards. That's all easy to cut out. And then there's a bit of nasty rust in the bonnet, where I'd say somebody set a tool down and it's poked up through the bonnet, and that's caused that to rust. But I'll either build it as a very clean, just daily Sunday driver sort of thing. Not really anything too extreme. Won't want to be driving it too extreme and risk crashing it. Or it'll turn into daily / skid bus, learn to drift sort of thing, wet weather warrior. Sell the CRV and probably look to buy a tow vehicle of some sort. That way I could tow this to a track if I use it as a skid bus, and be able to tow it to track and then tow it home, and not have to worry about breaking it and not being able to get home. Ideally, if I could keep this as my daily, and then probably try and find another bomb K70 or something, and turn that into my skid bus and learn to drift car, that'd be ideal, so that way I don't have to risk bending this one up. It's been a long time coming. I've been trying to film it for quite a while now, but I've just never had the chance or got around to doing it. I tried to do it the other weekend when I filmed the gasket change on the CRV, but due to technicalities with filming, I wasn't able to use the footage, and yeah, it just didn't work out. So I'm filming it again today. Yeah, hopefully this will just mark the start of me putting up videos of working on the K7, doing stuff to it. I've already done a few things to it, just minor stuff, like the steering wheel, shift knob. We actually cut the shifter down to give it a bit more of a shorter throw. It's still fairly long with a long shift knob on it. I had the idea of using a stunt peg, but it didn't really work out. That's pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to do a bit of an overview and like a reveal of my K70, and now you guys know why I call myself the K7 kid. I'm by no means the biggest K70 person, by no means at all. I've only had 3. I know a bloke that I've been buying parts off. I think he's had 9 now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button for more car videos and car event videos. Share my channel, guys. Like, just share it around with your mates and see if they like it, and yeah, just try and help me get my name out there. Really appreciate that. But yeah, just hit the like and the subscribe button if you want to see more vids, and we'll see you in the next video.